The monks placed wooden sticks into the gears and stirred them. If they used too much force, the sticks would get stuck. Trying to pull them out would cause their arms to be cut by the sharp blades above. They did this to train their staff techniques. Many monks got injured, but one man could spin the gear with ease. He moved quickly and never hurt his arms. In fact, this was the easiest of the 35 trials. The master was pleased with his skills, so he allowed the man to move on to the next level of training. This time, the difficulty increased. He had to stretch his arms straight out. 2 sharp knives hung under his arms. In his hands, he carried 2 wooden buckets, each weighing 50 pounds. He had to walk up a narrow slope and pour the water into a trough at the top, so it would flow into the pool below. This was not easy. If his arms dropped, the knives would stab him. At first, he could barely complete the task. To earn a promotion, he carried 300 buckets of water every day. Within a few months, he became the best among the disciples. He could walk quickly with 2 buckets and even helped others. But the master scolded him. The master said helping others too much would keep them from learning. Then, he promoted the man again. The next training was confusing. The master said that each time he struck the wooden fish, the man had to hit a bell with a hammer. At first, the man thought it was easy. But when he picked up the hammer, he could not lift it. The hammer weighed 10 pounds and was tied to a thin, soft bamboo stick. He could only use one hand. At first, he could only grip the stick 1 meter from the hammerhead. After just a few strikes, his hand lost all strength. But when he looked at the master, who was still calmly striking the wooden fish, his fighting spirit lit up. He picked up the bamboo stick again and kept hitting the bell, even after his wrist turned blue and purple. After a few months, he could hold the very end of the stick. He matched the master's faster rhythm and struck the bell with power. With that, he passed the trial and leveled up once more. For the next test, he had to stand between 2 burning incense sticks. He had to follow the flame with his eyes, but his head could not move. This was to train his concentration. He felt confident. At first, his eyes followed the flame well. But when the master increased the speed, his head began to move and he got burned. He did not give up and tried again. This time, he stayed calm. No matter how fast the flame moved, his head did not move at all. The master was pleased. But the training had just begun. Next, the master used a copper mirror to reflect the flame's light. The man had to hit wooden stakes based on the reflection. This was to train him to strike faster than his eyes could follow. The man struck with precision and quickly hit all the targets. The master was amazed. He said this man was the best he had seen in many years. Once again, the man leveled up. But the next round of training would be even harder.